Good morning, friends. It's actually almost noon, so almost good afternoon, friends. It's Monday and we are doing school today. We don't have any other family plans today, but every other day this week we do have plans out of the house to some extent, or people at our house to some extent. So we're gonna hopefully just enjoy. We had a very laid back, low-key weekend, which was nice. We didn't have any plans on Saturday, and then yesterday we just did church and then came home. We ordered pizza for dinner and just had a nice night at home. We finished a puzzle that most of us have been working on to some extent, well, all of us to some extent, some of us more than others. This Alice in Wonderland puzzle, which was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but it's so beautiful. So I'm gonna have Alice take that apart and just label the bag, because it didn't come in a box. It came in a box with three other puzzles. So I'm just gonna have her label this and fold that and put it in with it. And then we are almost done reading Trapped in the Tunnel by Katrina Hoover Lee. I did get the second book in the series on Kindle for $2.99. If you want to try this one, it's on Kindle for free. And it's a book that we picked up at the homeschool convention, actually. She gave it to us for free because she was changing, cover styles, I think she said. I don't remember. But we got it for free and I was like, okay. And it's just a good, wholesome, like living book. So Charlotte Mason refers to living books as, you know, they have good morals and they have good lessons and they're wholesome. And that's what this is. So it's actually like Christian based. There's not a ton of like religion or anything pumped into it, but it does talk about the fruit of the spirit and how we should show love. That's kind of the theme of this series, is the fruit of the spirit. So each book is going to focus on a different one. This one's love. The next one, book number 2, I think is joy, and book number 3, I don't remember, honestly. So anyway, we're finishing that up probably today. There's only 4 short chapters left, so I'm pretty sure I can just whip that out while we're waking up this morning. Not waking up, but like, we haven't started school yet, so getting into our group this afternoon. Yeah, so I'm just making Alice some pancakes. She just wants some, these are just the frozen ones we get at Walmart. She just wants a little bit of butter. I just made myself some coffee, and I'm probably going to have just a little bit of Greek yogurt before I drink this. I've been doing just 2 small splashes of sugar-free, I guess that probably wasn't small to some of you, but about 2 tablespoons of sugar-free creamer, and then about 2 tablespoons of half and half. So that's how I've been drinking my coffee. I probably need to place a grocery order today because I'm almost out of some things. I told the kids that they could make brownies today. Will brought home some cake mixes and brownie mixes from Kroger that were on clearance. So this is a family size fudge brownie mix. We're gonna spice it up with probably some of these M&M's crunchy cookie bits, as well as not marshmallow fluff, some caramel sauce. So like the caramel sundae syrup. We have one that's open in the fridge right now, so we'll probably just use that one. And we'll spice those up, and I'll let them do that today. They really like helping and getting in the kitchen. If you've been around here a while, you are aware that they enjoy that. But I am going to sit down with my coffee and just a little bit of Greek yogurt, probably just to get some protein in there. I woke up earlier, and then let me set you in my cabinet here for a moment. I woke up earlier, working on lighting, and then I must have fallen back asleep because then I woke up to a text from a friend, and it startled me. So I must have been in REM sleep because I woke up feeling extremely groggy, despite the fact I had been awake a little bit earlier and felt fine. So that's fun. So now I'm trying to just get over the grogginess. Yeah, so good morning. Happy August. We have a full week, like I said. Tomorrow, this lighting's not great. Tomorrow we have just school during the day, and then in the evening we are going to volunteer at Lifeline Missions packing food to send overseas to different, or to like, I think last time we did it, they were sending it to Haiti. And it's not like, so there's some events we do where we're actually packing like care packages. This, I slopped yogurt all over my counter. This is actual like dehydrated like vegetables, like a scoop of that and some rice. It's like food bags like that that are going to yogurt. Anyways, we're doing that tomorrow. And then right after that we have a new ice cream place that's opening up, and they had an event on Eventbrite where you could get 4 tickets for free ice cream so that they can, for their pre-grand opening, to help train their staff. So we'll go get ice cream after that. And then Wednesday, oh yeah, tomorrow I also have a rheumatology appointment, just my 6-month checkup. Wednesday we've got art class with some of our friends here at our house. And then later in the evening I have small group. And then of course we have school all these days because we're back into school. Pulling up my calendar because it's a busy week. Wednesday, yep, art and small group. Thursday we have another ice cream day at a like old-fashioned soda and ice cream place, followed by a STEAM lab at one of our local libraries. So that'll cover science, and we're doing both of those events with Homeschool Friends. Friday is our weekly park hop. We've been meeting with Homeschool Friends every week at a different park around our area. And then that evening I've got a mom's night out, like laid back pajama style, watching a movie at my friend Kaylin's house for those of us who are helping run and lead our American Heritage Girls troop this year. So like the leaders and stuff, we're gonna watch Troop Beverly Hills just to kind of get us in the mood and ready for the season. And then that leads us into the weekend. Saturday we're probably gonna do something with our friends. We don't know yet. And then Sunday is church, and then I have another mom's night out, Brenner, and like board games and stuff at our friend's house. So very busy week ahead. So I'm gonna enjoy some of the downtime today and pray about the upcoming week, that everything goes smoothly and that we all have fun and that there's no conflict, and just that we enjoy the experiences that we have been given. So we've gotten through most of our table time stuff. They're doing some copy work with a poem from Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. They're copying just the first short poem out of the book. And then they have a little bit of language arts. There's some sentence work, 4 sentences, I think, 5. And then they have their independent work, so math and reading. And we're also going to do, I think I'm going to read out of, we'll do Little Pilgrim's Progress tonight at bedtime. I think I was going to do another section out of Hungry Planet. We love Hungry Planet and Material World. Last week we read about a family in Bhutan, and then we watched a vlog series of some vloggers on YouTube who had visited Bhutan in 2019, and it was still pretty accurate to when this was, which I think was 1993. So kids thought that was pretty neat. All right, it is 2:30 and we just got done reading about a family in the Hungry Planet book from Bosnia. And from there we went on YouTube and watched the same travel vloggers that we watched last week who visited Bhutan. And what is the channel? Kara and Nate is the channel name. And they have visited a ton of countries. And so I'm using them as a source of like visual, being able to show the kids like travel vlogs. And we've watched, the ones from Bhutan were really cool. The kids were fascinated. And the unique thing was the book Hungry Planet, that was like written and it's like a photo journal type of thing, was back in like 93, I think is when it was published. So that was a while ago, and the vlogs from Bhutan were still pretty similar as far as the state of the country and how families lived and worked together. And then the family that was in there from Bosnia, it had been just after the war there, and so it talked about just the civil unrest and how it had affected families. So then the vlogs that we watched, they visited an old sniper tower, and there were like old shell casings from the sniper rifles. So they saw like history in the making, not in the making, but you know what I mean. So it's very interesting to take bits and pieces from what we learned in our Hungry Planet book, and then seeing it visually. And the vlog, I think, was from 2016, so that was a little bit of an older one. The one from Bataan was from 2019, so it was right before COVID. So just pretty interesting to see, and being able to utilize different bits and pieces to help educate the kids. And it's just one of the things I absolutely love about homeschooling. So instead of just sitting down and reading something very dry and boring about different countries, we're getting more of a like living visual, makes it more personal. So I think they've both been enjoying it also. Yes? Yes. So anyway, that's where we're at. Alice is doing math. She has been using the Good and the Beautiful Math 4 for her math so far. We've only been doing math for about 2 weeks. We've been back to school for about a month. The first 2 weeks were very like low-key, and then so she's only been doing math for not too long. She wants to try teaching textbooks again. We tried it at the beginning of last year and she didn't care for it, but now that she has a better foundation of simple math, because we used the Good and the Beautiful Math 3 last year, she wants to give it a try again to see how it works, because Good and the Beautiful Math is great, but the lessons are a bit longer, and where it's a subject that she already doesn't care for, if she can use teaching textbooks, which tends to be a little bit shorter, but that's what Jackson's used now. We're going on year 2 for him, and he loves it, and it works well. So we're just giving it a try. They do a 15 lesson free trial, I think is what it is. The first 15 lessons are free. So we're gonna see if she likes that, and if she wants to stick with that, we'll switch. And then Jackson is doing some silent reading right now. He's reading a graphic novel, it looks like. Did you finish the last book Yes. Investigators, yeah, okay. So he's reading a graphic novel right now. And then Alice will do reading and Jackson will do math. I just let them choose their independent school time work, and that's what they're choosing to do right now. So Jack's got Alice's Apple Pencil on the charger because he uses that to do his math lessons on teaching textbooks. And he forgot to charge it the last time he used it, so he has to wait to do his math lesson. But I'm actually going to catch up on some stuff. I've got some things on my to-do list that I need to do. I had to call the bank to see what documentation and what I needed to set up a bank account for our Trail Life Boys Scouting troop that we're starting soon. I'm gonna be the treasurer for that, and good job. Go ahead and do one more lesson because they're quick, because you need to get caught up. Oh, gotcha. So I'm the treasurer for our American Heritage Girls troop, and we are starting a brother troop, or like, yes, of Trail Life, which is the boys portion. And because it's a new troop, we do not have an established bank account. So anyway, I called the bank that we use for AHG, and I'm waiting for them to call me back so I know what documentation I need so we can get that opened and up and running before our first meeting at the end of this month. So that's exciting. And then I just have a few other things. I need to run to the post office today. I need to mail a package, or I need to mail some paper savings bonds that Will got as a child from his grandmother. They have fully matured now, a handful of them, about 10 of them have matured. And so we need to send those to the IRS because we don't have a local bank where we live. We still use our credit unions from Michigan, actually. And so we don't have a local bank to cash them. And so we need to mail them. So I need to go get that sent out today or tomorrow. And leftovers today. We have leftover pizza from last night's dinner. So I keep forgetting to pick the camera up today. It is 9 o'clock. We are finally making brownies. It's all right. We're finally making brownies. Alice is actually upstairs talking with friends on Facebook Messenger Kids, but Jackson wanted to do brownies, so that's what we're doing. I'm also watching an episode of Witch Hunter Robin with Will, who is chilling over here. So that's probably, yeah. Make sure you spray the sides too. A little bit. Yeah.
Do a little spritz.
Oh. It's okay. Is that one almost empty? I have a new one in there if that one is.
Shake that.
Yeah, throw that one away.
Life is a winding road, telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs.
Again, I forgot I was recording, so I turned it off to help with something and then completely failed to record the rest of brownie making. But just know that he made brownies in there now in the oven, and we added the Cookie Crunch M&Ms and caramel drizzle. So I probably would have done walnuts on one half had I had any walnuts. Walnuts are amazing. Shut your face, husband. Just kidding, but yes, Walmarts are amazing. Walnuts are amazing. Hi, sir. What? Alright, friends, we forgot to close the vlog out yesterday. It is now 5 p.m. on Tuesday. We had an early dinner of breakfast burritos. Jackson helped to make those, and we are about to head out and go serve as a family at Lifeline Missions, which is an organization that sends food to, like last time we did it, they're sending it to Haiti. So we're just gonna go do some meal packing, and then after that we're going to get ice cream at a local place that's new to our locale area that is doing free ice cream so that they can train their staff. So that's gonna be our evening. So we're gonna wrap this up. Thanks for coming along. I can't talk. Drop a comment, share some love. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.